First question just for you today. What did you make of that performance and of that win, especially after winning on Tuesday?
Oh, the girls have just played 3 games in 7 days, and every team will have to do that at some stage. But to pick up 2 wins out of 3, really pleased for the team.
I think last week against the Lynx, you spoke about how you weren't so happy with the sides. I think it was the first half defense. What did you kind of make of the defense today, and did you think it was much stronger than when it was last game?
Well, they scored 54 points, so I think that answers the question for you. They had 21 points in the first quarter, and we held them to 33 for the rest of the game. So we junked it up a little bit. We didn't rotate very deep, but the team was on the floor, was doing the job.
Something you've spoken about a little bit is about the inaccuracy in front of the basket for a couple for the side in these opening weeks of the WNBL. I think today you guys got about 17% from the 3-quarter line, and I was just wondering, is it still a work in progress for the side, and where do you kind of see it going?
I'm not concerned about it. At times we didn't execute very well. If we execute, we'll get people open for threes, and our ball movement and player movement at times is a little bit off, but we're working on that really hard, and I think they jumped it up. They went to a match-up zone, and I think we'll learn a lot from tonight, but we'll just keep improving, and I'm not worried about 3-point line. We've got great shooters and we've got great post players, so we just we'll keep working at it, but not talk about it too much.
And obviously you guys are still missing a couple of players that are finding form. What do you think it's going to do for this club and the side just to have Shyla and Alyssa back when they do return in a couple of weeks' time?
I think Alyssa's a little bit longer than that. We'll just have to wait and see what medicals say on both of them. But Alyssa's only just come out of the boot, so we'll see how we go. But we'll see what medical says over the next week or so.
Yeah, I'll just hand over to Mackenzie. Obviously, another great game for you. Where are you kind of finding this form from?
What do you mean?
How have you been able to find form and produce really great performances for the Venom?
I think it's just something I really wanted to bring to this club was consistency. That's something I kind of hung my hat on. In college was just like being a consistent presence every single day in my work ethic, and how I take care of my body, and how I play the game, so in my energy, everything. So I just try to be consistent in everything I do, and trust in the work that I put in, trust in my teammates to find me when I'm open. So just a collection of those things.
Obviously today you came up against Kayla George, who is a WNBL legend. How did you kind of prepare for that matchup between you two today?
Yeah, I know she's a very talented player, a lot of experience in the basketball world, not just this league. So I knew I was going to have my work cut out for me. Just watching her film, I knew she was going to hit some tough shots, but she did. But not getting too down on myself and just continuing to make everything that she did as difficult as possible. But yeah, she's a great player, and it was fun to compete against her.
What was the key for you just to overcome that Kayla George matchup?
I think just to be myself, trust in the work I put in, know that my teammates and my staff, they trust me as well. So all those things combined, just going out there and letting the game come to me. Don't try to force too much on either sides of the ball.
And just final one from me, what do you think you can take out of this game as a learning into next week's clash?
Yeah, I think, don't get complacent. I'm sure there's things that we're going to need to clean up going forward, but just continuing to put those 40 minutes together. I feel like we've been able at halftime to really come out of the locker room and make some live adjustments, and I think that's been really helpful for us. But every opponent, we know we're going to get their best night in and night out, so it's just going to be a matter of continuing to tighten the screws a little bit on both ends, but just be proud of the effort that we put out tonight.
Yeah, awesome. That's all from me today, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I've got nothing. That's all, guys.